Hey, sixth grade, here is lesson 4.5. It will wrap up our module. This time we're going to have all problem solving with different operations. All right, so Harold bought 3.5 pounds of red apples that cost $1.79 per pound. How much did Harold spend on the red apples? We're going to estimate first to the nearest whole number. So pounds of apples, he had 3.5. Would I estimate that at 3 or 4? I would go to 4. And then if it's $1.79, is that closer to $1 or $2? $2. So 4 times 2 is 8. So we're going to estimate that it's going to be about 8. And then we're going to multiply to find out exactly how much Harold spent. So he had 3.5 pounds of apples and $1.79 per pound. So let's work that out. $1.79 times 3.5. 9 times 5 is 45. 5 times 7 is 35 plus 4 is 39. 5 plus 3 is 8. Placeholder. 3 times 9 is 27. 3 times 7 is 21 plus 2 is 23. 3 times 1 is 3 plus 2 is 5. We'll add 12 and 6. Okay. And then I have 1, 2, 3. So 1, 2, 3. And this says to the nearest cent. Well, cents is 2 decimal places because we know money has 2 decimal places. So here is 6, and then we'll go next door and a 5. So it's 5 or more, so we're going to round up. So it's going to be $6.27. So since the estimate of $8 is close to our exact product of $6.27, our answer is reasonable, which means Harold spent $6.27 on his apples. All right, good job, guys. Okay, number 2, Tavon hiked 6.1 miles in 2.5 hours. Tavon says that he can't find out how fast he hiked, by subtracting 6.1 by 2.5. Is that right? Is he going to do that right? Is he going to get the right answer if he does that? No. Miles and hours, they're not even the same. We can't subtract. He's wrong. We should actually divide. So we're going to divide the miles divided by the hours. And if you remember from the other lesson, we could change that to a fraction. And remember, we need our bottom number to be a whole number, so we'll move the decimal 1 time, and it becomes 25. If we do that on the bottom, we got to do that on the top, so that's 61. 61 divided by 25, so 61 divided by 25. How many times will 25 go into 60? 2 times, and that's 50. When I subtract, I get 11. Now, we're doing decimals now, so we don't want a remainder, so we'll just do a decimal 0 and bring down our 0. How many times does 25 go into 110? 4, 100. And we still have a leftover, so we're going to add another 0. And it's 4 again. Now we're finished. Now we have the 0 in our number. We're going to go straight up, and it's going to go into our quotient. So he actually hiked 2.44 miles per hour. All right, join me on the next page. This says a mole is a standard unit used in chemistry for measuring large quantities of very small objects, such as atoms. 1 mole of hydrogen atoms has a mass of 1.0079 grams. 1 mole of oxygen atoms has a mass of 15.9994 grams. A mole of hydroxide is made up of 1 mole of hydrogen and 1 mole of oxygen. What is the mass of a mole of hydroxide? So what operation are we going to use here to find if we have oxygen and hydrogen and we put them together, and what's the total mass? Right, we're going to use addition. So the mass of 1 hydrogen atom is 1.0079. The mass of 1 oxygen is 15.9994. We need to add. Remember, when we add decimals, we line them up. And we just add them up. and then the decimal goes straight down. So it's going to be 17.0073. So today or tomorrow, as you're working on your own, please make sure you're reading it very carefully so that you figure out which operation you are using. All right, talk to you guys later. Bye.